Hey there. I wanted to share another one of these automations that was set up to help streamline some things. So this is a Notion preview image generator that we created. So just show you in Notion, you can have a gallery view so you can see these are all images that we produced for a client that's part of a campaign. And it's nice to have it in a gallery like this so I can see and I can click into these and there's some more information about each asset. I can also click on the image down here to see a bigger version of it. So it's just a nice way to visually have a view of everything in one spot. Now the challenge is that Notion is great for things like this and organizing things like this, but it's not great for general file storage. So we have all of our assets organized in Google Drive, and so we can access it there. So I can, click on this link and go over and get the full image here that I can then download and do anything that I'd want to do with that image. But Notion can't pull in these preview images from Google Drive. So we've been historically downloading that file, uploading it into Notion so that we can have this nice view, and makes it easier for us to organize and traffic creative across different campaigns and platforms. So here's an example of what it looks like without the preview images. So when they're not there, it's blank. And again, if I'm trying to find something quickly, you have to kind of click into this and look at it and figure out what it is. So the idea was, how do we eliminate that manual work? And what we ended up doing was creating this generate preview image button, which is a webhook in Notion, in order to generate these. So I'm going to go ahead and demo this really quick. So again, these just have the Google Drive link. So click. See, it says it ran on successfully. And so when it says successfully, that means it was triggered successfully. And then on the back end, it runs through some processes in order to generate the image. So you can see it just starts to pop up like magic. So coming from the static image, and then in this case, it actually came from a video. And so I'll bop over to show you what I mean. So this is a video that I'd play on Drive, and then it's going through a process to actually generate an image. And so now with the click of a button, I can have these preview images generated, and then I get the same functionality I showed earlier. So it's a really clean workflow that allows me to quickly generate these images, and anyone on the team. I can also do this in bulk, so for importing a bunch of files, but now it's just a part of the workflow as we go. Things get added into the Notion tracker when they're ready to go live in a campaign, and then we can just click this button to generate the previews. So pretty satisfying, and then I'll just quickly show the backend build here. So this was again an N8N, and so the quick walkthrough. So webhook triggers, so that's where I click my button, and then it passes it into Notion. It passes it into N8N, and then it goes through, gets the Notion page, file upload, creates an upload on Notion so we can add the file later, checks if it's video or static, and there's two different workflows. So if it's a static file, then it goes down here, and this was something we ran into where sometimes it was too big. So if it's too big, it can then take it and actually resize it before it gets uploaded. If it's not, then it just gets straight uploaded. So it's taking that Google Drive file, uploading it directly into Notion. If it's a video, this again, we ran through a few different things here. First, we tried to just pull from the Google Drive thumbnails, but that was a little intermittent, just not consistent. Sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't. So instead, we took the file using a third-party tool called Cloudinary that allows us to do different things with videos and images, and we actually generate a video thumbnail through that, and then that's uploaded. And then once they're in Notion, then it's uploaded as the preview image. So all this happens in the background just from clicking this button within Notion. So again, another example of something that's immediately saving our team time and money and allowing us not only to be faster, but also better and create a better workflow environment where now we have this nice visual view of all the assets that we're running. So we'd love any feedback, comments, questions, ideas on how to improve, and thanks for watching.